in white, Ace in orange, XC Dude in green, General Elatar in red, Sir Tyler in purple, and Lena Kitty, of course, in pink. So this is a very talented lobby, as all these lobbies are in this quarterfinal, really. So the map is Dino Canyon. This is game one. It's going to be 3 games. Winner moves on from each game. 6-player, 5-player, and 4-player. General Elatar gets the first move. Everybody's making an alliance. Everybody accepted. Hearts all around, I'm sure. Okay, you see people just kind of getting cards, moving around, trying to get to the position they want to be in. These are good players. They're already lining up kills in their mind. All right, we see Ace, who was nice enough to share a screen with us. We love Ace. Thank you, Ace. Tyler setting up 5 different positions right now. We see 2 5s, 3 3s. Let's see what young Chad does here. Right now he's got 5 different positions. He's got a 2 on a portal. He does add to it. So he has 6 different positions. A couple not as strong, but he does have a couple 5s and a 4. Mr. Driz is in the chat. What's up, dude? Nice, slow early game. This is a Prog World Dom game, so with progressive cards, World Dom, everyone's just slowly getting to where they need to be so that they can line up those kills or avoid being killed. If you're Chad, if you're Riedel, sure, you're trying to line up some kills, but you're going to be the last to trade in most of the time. So you saw Carter or Chad, whatever you want to call him, he has 6 different positions on the board, and that's to avoid trying to get killed before he has a chance to do anything himself. Triz, I'm doing good. We got some really good PRT, Risk Action, Player's Choice Invitational, Group 1. This is a hell of a group. I'm really excited I got to call this group. I know you're hosting Group 2, I believe. I think that's with Harlow Broadcasting. Correct me if I'm wrong. So Elatar's first in turn order. Don't know if he'll get a big enough trade to make a kill during the second turn trade in sequence, but he He's got four positions right now. One's kind of a double position with a 3 and a 4, hoping someone fills that gap between, I'm sure. Elatar is certainly the most dangerous, but not for always the best reasons. Um, right now, I gotta say, Lena, Ace, and Tyler, that 2, 3, 4 position, they all have, depending on what kind of lines they can get on some of these players, I always have to favor the people in those positions. If you're in first position, you trade in first, but you're not always getting the biggest trade. I personally prefer third position on a Prog World Dom map. All things being even, third position to me is the best. Oh, almost had a disconnect there, folks. That would have been interesting. If I'm ace, I'm probably maybe lining up Chad here. But to do that, he's really got to add to that 4 on the right, maybe even the one above it, and take the spot next to it. So he has lines on the 4 and the 5 of Chad. Not the best lines on Tyler as of yet. Tyler's got a lot more on the other side of the bridge, the top side, than he does. But it's still really too early to call. We'll see once they get to 4 or 5 cards what it looks like they're trying to do. Tyler takes a card, combines to form a 7. You see Riedel with that 8. See, he's got, or I'm sorry, Chad with the 8 up top. That's all he has up there, so he's going to try to keep it strong. And he's going to scatter a bunch of smaller stacks along the bottom. He's hoping that he can maybe move that 3 on the left bottom over one more eventually. Maybe move the 4 up on the right. Really spread out for him because he is in that 5th position, and that is a dangerous position to be in unless someone does not trade on 4 during the second trade sequence. Elatar not getting a card here. I mean, is he doing it for a skillful reason to try to get an edge, or is he doing it just to fuck with people? You'll never know. It's Elatar, and I think he likes that mysterious will he or won't he lose his cool and ruin the game for everyone appeal. Okay, see ace. Move over one spot. Now he's kind of right between both of Carter's right-hand side stacks. Also with decent lines on Tyler as well. Tyler with 5 positions, but for Ace, it's really 4 positions he'd be on because he's right in between the two. Would have to add a lot of troops up top there, but um, decent lines on the players after him so far. Lena now going to get the first trade. What kind of lines does she have? She has decent lines on Elatar, actually. Elatar really in 4 positions. Lena is right on him in all of them. Might want to add to her 2 on the top left in order to capture Elatar's 8 troops that are up there for now. But she's really got a line on him every other location. So that second trade sequence comes, you might see Lena take out Elatar there. Okay, Elatar saying he might have a glitch that he couldn't deploy his troops. Obviously, we saw him get a take there. Okay, he's good now. He's back. A couple close calls on disconnecting here. What's going on with Riedel? Do we have a disconnect with him? Trying to get a response from Riedel to see what's going on. He looked like he traded in. Really weird. Everyone seems to be in the game. I don't know if this is Ace's point of view, just playing tricks on us. I don't know what's going on. Is he still in the game? We'll see when it's his turn, I guess. Okay, he's in there. He's sending alliance requests. Really odd. Wow. Okay. Everything seems to be all right for now. Everyone's connected. Okay, he's adding normally. Looks like we're good to go on that. Okay, Lena on 5 cards. What does she do? I think very clearly Lena is lining up Elatar. I really think she needs to add that 2. Or maybe she's trying to be a little coy about it and she'll go from that 9. Yeah, maybe that's it. But if I'm Elatar, I certainly think about taking out Lena's 2 there. Okay. See Ace, no trade on 3. Tyler, down to 4 stacks here. Combining some things. Going to try to make an attack next turn. Or on 4 cards anyway. Let's see. Chad definitely trying to keep his troops very spread out. Doing a decent job of it. Seems to be fairly sheltered from Ace at this point. Um, really from Tyler as well. Doing a pretty good job spreading out. Riedel, you see him in several locations as well. Mostly on the top. He's got 3 different stacks up there. 2 large stacks on the bottom. And a small stack on the right on the bottom as well. You think that Chad has Riedel? Um, wow. Riedel with the very dangerous play here. Does he get the dice? If he gets... Okay. He's got to get the 4v3. No, he just takes him down and sits. Riedel trying to make up some cards there. Doesn't get the dice he needed. Elatar thinking, puts it all up top. He's gonna wipe Riedel out of there. No, he just sits. He sits. Showing a little constraint, Elatar is. Not his usual play, but you know, he wants to win this thing just like everyone else, so. Elatar's still only in 3 positions. I don't love that. Um, that 25 is going to be tough to hit, though. But Lena does have that 15 stack there, so I have a feeling that if Elatar does not trade on 3, Lena's going to eat him alive. Okay. Lena going to 4 cards, Ace going to 4 cards. We'll see if Chad or Elatar has a trade on 3, if they use it. I don't think Chad has to use his, but you know, when you're in that later position, you always sometimes you just feel more comfortable doing it. You see Ace with the trade on 4. He's gonna try to make something happen on his next turn, I'm sure. Could we see Ace go after Tyler? Now he's got a lot of troops, Tyler, but Ace has a good line on him with that portal. Could be a target of his. Really anyone. I think Elatar is going to be the one that everyone's kind of lining up though if he does not trade. Riedel takes a card short, sits on 3. Not going to be a good bounty next turn. You will not trade in if you kill him, so he's going to survive a little bit. I don't know that it's a winning strategy, but he won't be the first to die. Yes, Elatar 2.0 doesn't suicide anymore. As much as I'd like to believe that, I'm sure we'll see something. Maybe not this game or this round, but you'll see it again. That I promise. So Dino Canyon, interesting map. Obviously, you see no one has a bonus. It's a very good small prog map. No one's going to hold a bonus unless they have an insane spawn and people are very generous and nice neighbors. But this is all about just getting in position. Getting in the position that you're seeing could result in a future kill. So Elatar does not have a trade on 3, it looks like. He's hitting white. I'm not sure if he's just saying, here's an easy kill for 3 cards. Go ahead and take it. I think we see the end of Elatar here. How does she get the 18? Purple, green, both kind of blocking her out, orange. Yep, just takes the card. Do we see Ace attempt anything here? I don't know. Does he have the lines? I think he might. Do we see the kill on Tyler? Yep. Ace taking his time. Possibly making sure he's lined up for a follow-up. And we see the first bounty of the game. Ace with the bounty on Tyler in that sweet, sweet 3rd position. aces in, and that's what you see when you're in that position. You get those opportunities to make those first kills. Yeah, that was a weird bug, Zareki. I don't know what the hell that was, man. I've never seen anything like that. Okay, so he is going to try to go for the Ilatar kill here. Needs solid dice on this, and he gets it. And we see a second bounty for him. Oh, by the skin of his teeth, he gets it. Oh my god. Okay, do we see him take out Riedel here? It's the only person that he can trade off of. I don't know. Riedel's blocked pretty well by the 30 and the 30 of Lena and Chad. Can he roll through that, though? He doesn't have the time. He's going to sit and think about what he wants to do next. Will that come back to bite him? Could he have rolled his 12 through the green 30 if he had enough troops? It would have been tight. I don't think he would have had the troops to get the 11 on the left. If he had enough troops to get through the 30. I believe the trade-ins are still about 40 or so. But Ace is in a great position here to do something. I think Lena's probably thinking, I got to kill Rito here to have a real chance. She has the troops to do it. We see Chad just taking Ace down a little bit, but it's not going to do much to stop whatever action Ace has planned. Riedel with the clutch trade on 3. I have no doubt that Lena would have killed him on her next turn if he did not trade in there. Yeah, Riedel just evening out the board a bit. I think Lena would have killed him, no doubt. She had lines on him pretty easily. Pretty easily. And then we saw a whole different game. But now it's still Ace's game. He's the first one who's going to trade on 4. Does he wait to 5 cards, knowing that nobody can really kill him yet? Or does he trade in and set up for his next victim? He's going to need to wait for Lena to take another card before he can kill her. Hmm. Okay. Just setting up. Setting up. Pretty clear what's going to happen here. Oh, okay. So he's going to take the kill now and say, I have enough troops that even if I sit on 5 cards, I will not be killed. Probably the smart play. He's got the same amount of troops as Riedel. He's sitting on 5 cards. This looks like Ace's game, unless Chad and Riedel can do something to team up on him, which I don't know what they can really do from here. Smart play by Ace. Doesn't give a chance for Lena to trade early. And yeah, we see Chad Throw right into him. Now this could lead to Riedel being able to maybe kill Chad. Even if he does, it's not going to be enough. Ace still wins this game. Yeah, do we see Riedel kill Ace? He's gotta get moving. Getting hella dice. Oh, let's see what kind of dice he gets here. Oh, wow. Okay. Chad hits Ace down too much and feeds the game to Riedel. Wow. Ace did not see that coming, I'm sure, and he didn't share his screen. So we are not going to see the end of that game, but I think we can assume Riedel wins that game. And Ace is probably wondering what the hell just happened. Chad kind of screwed him out of that a little bit, not hitting him a little too hard. Um, let's see what's going on in the chat here. Okay, so Ace apologizing in chat for closing the stream early. Chad hitting him just too hard there. I mean, I understand trying to hit him down a little, but you had to realize if you hit him down to 50 troops or so, that Riedel had enough to make that kill. Hey, we got the raid from Vampire Chicken. What's up, dude? Well, we just saw the end of game one for Group One of the Players' Choice Invitational. They're setting up the lobby for the second game. We just saw Riedel, amazing player, win game one. He'll be moving on to the next round. Game two is going to have the remaining 5 players. Let's see if they got that game up yet. Looks like they do. So we're going to be going into that lobby and seeing what happens here. The second game is on Dracon's Fortress. It's definitely a fan favorite, definitely a player's favorite. 70% progressive. You see this in quite a few tournaments, but there's a reason. People love to play it. People love to watch people play it. It is a very fun map. Thank you again, Vampire Chicken, for the raid. We appreciate it here at the PRT. Um, this is the first group of many we have this weekend. So we have Group 2 playing at 20 UTC today. We have 2 groups tomorrow playing again at 17 UTC and 20 UTC. For those of you who aren't familiar with UTC, that's 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Americas. If that helps you out for the 17 UTC. All right, we see players taking their time getting in this lobby. Let's see. Chad trying to explain his moves. We saw Chad hit Ace, who had the game in the bag, hit him a little too hard. And that enabled Riedel to make an amazing comeback there on 2 cards and get the kill on Ace with some good dice and win the game. So we have a pretty stacked lobby still. General Elatar, who is a unhinged player. You never know what he's going to do. Chad, XC Dude 96, who very good player. Hasn't always had the best of luck in tournaments, but he's looking to change that now. Ace, who probably should have won the last game, but Chad kind of fed it to Rito a little bit in an effort to prolong the game and kind of backfired for Ace there. Sir Tyler, great player. Uh, Lena Kitty, who is a top 10 player of the world at the moment for sure, makes it very deep in several tournaments. Okay. Not sure what's going on. Looks like there's some chat going on here. Okay, there's some chat going on that some of the players disconnected and there was a bug in the game. There was a bug, we saw that, where cards were traded in and so there's a chance we might be replaying game one because of the glitches in the game. All the players are saying that they would be completely fine with it. Even Riedel, um, I kind of let him know it's up to Riedel here. He won the game, and it was a game that they all played to the finish. There was no talk of restarting during the game. So very weird situation here. All right, so I just let the players know that if they had voted to restart during the game, if there's that kind of glitch, there would seem to be a couple disconnects possibly that we could have restarted during the game, but no one really put forth the idea in the chat, and so they played the game to the end. So we're going to go ahead and say that Riedel did win this game. I mean, it played out fair and square. In fact, Riedel, who was behind a card. Now, it did benefit Ace's trade in a little bit. Um, let's see what's going on here. All right, so we're waiting on Elatar to join the lobby. Not sure what's taking him so long. Okay. Okay, Elatar has the code. He should be joining any second now. Sorry for the delay, folks. I don't know. They're arguing over that last game, and rightfully so. I mean, there were a couple weird things that happened there. Um, we saw Riedel kind of disconnect. His cards were traded in early. It led to him being behind a card the whole game, but it also led to Ace having a bigger trade in to kill Tyler during the second round of trade ins. So, it's a weird situation when it comes up or something like that happens. You're not really sure, what can we do here? If there's an immediate restart, um, then that's fine. But if they play the game out to the end, like, regular game, you can't really push a restart unless the winner of the game says it's okay, I guess. But Riedel won the game pretty fair and square, and he's going to take the win and go on to the next round. I can't blame him. But hey, let's move on to the game two. It did affect the outcome of the game a little bit. But look, the glitches happen. It's a computer game. You know, it's an app on a phone. Glitches happen. Um, if they happen early enough in the game, you restart, fine. But like it didn't happen. The restart didn't get asked for earlier, and the game played to fruition here. So it's shitty. But you know what? It's not one game. It's three games. You have two more chances to win. So I think, you know, that's pretty fair. So we're gonna play game two here. Dracon's Fortress, 70%. Prague cards. You see Lena first in turn order. Very advantageous position in this position on this map with these settings. You see her take a turn one bonus. Yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't brought up in the lobby. I don't. It's hard. Did it affect the game and the outcome? Yes and no. But also Chad kind of taking all of Ace out at the end there affected the game as well. There's so many things that go into every game, and I'll argue this to the death that you know name something that can affect the game, and then someone else can name something and you can go on forever of lists of things that can affect every single risk game. And that one played out pretty fair. Um, You know, it happens. Again, it's a computer game. What are you going to do? It glitches happen. And it played out, and Rita won, and in my opinion, pretty fair and square. Um, so we move on to game two. All right. We see Ace taking the bonus in the bottom left. We see Chad taking the tower bonus on the right. Elatar greeting out, going two bonuses first turn. We'll see if anyone breaks them. You know, it's a progressive game, not fixed, so not going to be as big of a play to have an extra +2. We'll see what Tyler does here. Looks like he's going to try to nestle in on the left side there. Roll Linus 3. Does he do it? No, he's going to set up to do it. He's going to claim that bonus. We see him take the left side of the courtyard there. Not the strongest hold, but you know, I don't know that anyone's going to break him. Okay, he's setting up. He leaves his 8 there. I think he may have ran out of time. I don't know if he wanted to split that at all. That's going to put a bit of a threat on Elatar. We'll see how he reacts to that. Um, Lena taking a second bonus. Bottom right tower. She's going to leave the other bonus completely unguarded. Oh, she's going to move some troops back in it, saying, Chad, don't you dare break me or I will send into you. We see Ace setting up some exterior positions. Is he lining up to take that bonus? You might as well greed out here, right? I mean, everyone else is. Everyone else is getting two bonuses. And we saw Lena open up Tyler's 8. I guess saying, hey, you ran out of time. I'll be a nice person. Open it up for you to take that next turn. So now we see both of the first two players with bonuses. Elatar already has his 2. So he'll be off to a little bit of a head start here. But Chad going for his second as well. Now Tyler is going to get a second as well. Unless Elatar does something, which I wouldn't put it past him, but he also seems to be playing a little more conservative than normal, taking this tournament a little more serious and wanting to move on. Yeah. All right. Lena's down to 18 troops early. Her exteriors have gotten slammed a little bit. Majority of her troops are in her bonus. She does have one exterior, and that may be all she needs in the end. She's getting a +8. She's still going to be a little behind, and she's going to get that weak first trade. That could hurt her. It's going to make it so that she's not going to be able to make any kills or make a run come that second trade in sequence eventually. Unless something drastically changes, she'll be definitely behind everyone else. Now, Tyler in last place with 2 bonuses, with the largest trade. with the most troops to start. Um, Very powerful. Again, in that last position, though, will he be able to avoid being killed during the second, maybe even third trading sequence? Chad adds a 7 to the tower. Not sure he needs to add there, but I guess that's a stack that he could make a run with later. Has that powerful 9 up top. Not much in the middle of the board, but he does have that 7 on the portal there that can come down into the courtyard if needed. And we see him move that 4 over, leaving his bonus with 1 stack in the middle, completely undefended. Don't think anyone breaks. This looks like it's going to be a take a card and pass situation until someone breaks it wide open. Do we see any strategic breaking or other plays that could open up the board a little bit? Or do we just see everyone take a card until that second, third trading sequence and then things bust open? Not Young Me in the chat. Watching Risk on Twitch. Not Is he on the golf course at the moment? We don't know. Most likely, he's out having a drink somewhere. We appreciate Not Young Me. I wish I was on the golf course having a drink at the moment, but it's cold as hell outside. Just got home from golf. Well, I don't know where you're from, but where I'm at, it's pretty frosty out there. So golf is not an option today. I did hit Top Golf last week. Do you think? Oh, you're in Dallas. Okay, Texas boy. Dirty, dirty Cowboys fan. As I wear my Phillies Bryce Harper fanatic T-shirt. Dirty, dirty Cowboys fans. Sir Holland says, "Do you think it's any easier or harder to play on a touchscreen device versus a mouse?" Yeah. I mean, the mouse is much easier to move quick. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Um, Lions fans, F the Cowboy. Okay, I like to hear that, and I love Barry Sanders, so that's cool with me. Your team's looking pretty good this year. Lions fan from Michigan moved to Dallas, I'm sure, for the lower cost of living, avoiding as much cold, and the much, much lower taxes. All right, so we're at 4 cards now. Now we can really start paying attention to what's going on here. It's just right now, it's just take a card and pass. When will this game explode? I have a feeling it's going to be a few more turns at least. What kind of lines do we have on people? Lena is a little behind on cards, but she's not terribly behind Tyler or Carter here, XC Dude. And depending on the portal placement, that's going to be that's going to play a lot into whether or not Lena, or anyone for that matter, has a shot at making a kill on the second trade-in. Yes, very organized shelf. Yeah, it's a bitch when one falls over though, and they all go. Could we see an early kill and a 70 run? We see that this map has 44 territories, 8 bonuses. So I think 31 territories is the 70%. So we'll see if anyone can get that early. Very crowded board. I don't know that anyone can get that before a kill's made for sure, but also even with one kill, will it be enough? Depends on who they kill. For instance, killing someone like Chad, you're only getting 6 to 7 territories out of it. Would it be enough to make a run then? You think Lena will card skip here? I don't know Lena to card skip much, but doesn't have much of a choice without pissing someone off. But if she's put in the position where she has to break someone, unfortunately, Orange has 3 bonuses already. So, hey, sorry, man, you're getting broken here. But does she want to cut off her lines by hitting Orange's 1 if he does not hit it back? Okay, she's going to move her 8 out. She's saying, Elatar, give me a card. You can hit my 1. And let's see what Ace does here. Takes a card up top, I'm sure. Or does he skip? Probably beneficial to skip here following Lena's. I don't know. Okay, he wants to be first to trade. And that's not a bad move either. I think you're okay either way. Right there. I think whether you take a card or not. Little iced coffee. Keep me awake until they start trading in. I won't say whether or not there's a little Irish whiskey in this iced coffee here, but it is 5 o'clock somewhere. Elatar putting in the time to think about his next move here. Definitely takes a card. Does he open Lena? He does not. So he's going to make Lena break somebody. I have a feeling it's going to be Orange, maybe Purple. Orange sitting on 3 bonuses, though, seems kind of like a fair break. But I don't know if she doesn't want her 10 to not be open then to the rest of the board. Maybe she hits with her 8. As her 2 10s and 9 would still be open for making runs later. In the case that Tyler doesn't hit it back and goes down to 1 bonus, then that stack's kind of caught up in there with nowhere to go. Well, we'll see what she does here. Who does she hit? Yep, it is Orange. Okay, and she's going to sit there. No, she goes back to her other stack. Okay, the card. Does he break her back, though? I mean, he's got to realize he's got 3 bonuses. He's got a good lead here. First to trade. Does break her back. They're going to get in a little back and forth breaking game here. Although Ace has given her 2 territories to hit in her weakest bonus. Pretty even on troops here, everybody is. We're going to see Elatar and Tyler take a little bit of a lead here once they trade in. Lena, the big trade is definitely going to help her out. Now she will be at the end of the pecking order next turn, next trade sequence, so could bite her in the ass, but we'll see when we get to that time. Elatar trades. Does he do anything drastic here? Don't think the trades are high enough for him to make a move yet. Now, he would have needed to put much more there if he was going to take out Lena. Okay, we see him take Tyler's stack out of the top. Isn't able to take him out completely though. So Tyler's certainly going to hit him back. I don't know Tyler to be too vengeful of a player. Does he? Lost 18 troops against a 15. Yep, thank you, Ace, for showing us that. I appreciate that. That's a tough loss. Now, obviously, Elatar wanted him completely out of the top to have him make a choice. Now, Tyler's 15 is lined up against Elatar's bonus. I think we see Tyler back at the top, add some troops there, and maybe break Elatar's bonus in the middle of the courtyard. I don't open his 26, though. I want his large stack to be locked behind with only one way out, and that's through a 16 of purple. We see Ace asking Lena to attack red. Says, excuse me, I need to attack your territory. I don't think you needed to tell him. I think he knows that that's going to happen, Lena. Obviously, you're going to hit it back on that territory that was your bonus. She's going to sit there, I would assume, possibly split. She's going to go to the portal. Okay. That's going to give her some options next turn if she needs to do something drastic. Most likely we see a lot of taking of a card and passing here. Elatar's grand plan of knocking Tyler out of the north of the map did not happen, so Tyler was able to add troops back in there, and he's still very much in the game. Tyler should be over 70 troops by now without Elatar making that move. So he is a little more killable. Whether or not Elatar gets to make that kill or not remains to be seen. He's certainly lined up for it. And that 19, 20 troops up top, Elatar will be able to take out with his next trade. He'll be looking to get about a 30 trade. Who do we think has the edge here? Okay, we see Chad making a move, breaking Lena, saying, all right, I'm not going to break Elatar because he's nuts, and I'll just break Lena because she's a little nicer, and she moved the troops out of the way anyway, so... Okay. Ace. Asking Lena to attack green, she says, yeah, sure. Nope, thumbs down. I mean, she may attack that 5 anyway. All right, we're getting close to some fireworks here. People are starting to get a little antsy. They want this game to end sooner than later. Lena cannot be feeling good about her position in this game. Can Ace put enough troops on the 19 to take out her 49 troops in the middle there? Now 55. While splitting. I don't know if he can, while also putting enough to take out the 19. She trades early, hits young Carter. All right, so her kill's off the board, at least for now. She's going to play to survive. Hopefully someone messes up a 70 run and she can take advantage of it. What does Ace do now? Where does he pivot? Where does he pivot? He wants green, I think. He's asking people to hit green. Does he go for it? Have to hit about 53 troops out of the top right. He's got the 10 he can add to. He's got the trade. Not going to take it. Not going to take it. Doesn't feel like he needs to survive. And probably the right call. Now, XC Dude trades in. Saw definitely was going to trade on 4 if he got to see it. And he does get to see it, and he's at 92 troops now in the troop lead for the time being. And we don't see him make a move against anyone. Just reclaims his bonus. Not sure with the portals if he maybe had some access to kill Elatar there. I don't know what you guys think, but I think there's a chance he may have been able to kill Elatar if he put enough troops in the top left on that 25 stack, what is currently a 25 stack. So now it's going to come down to, does Elatar kill Tyler? Can he kill Tyler's 46 troops with some splits? He's obviously got enough for the 18, but he's got too many out, really. I mean, kind of a lock the stack up. You know, if that 34 was open to the rest of the board. Maybe he doesn't have a trade on 4. We don't know. But we see Ace skip the 5 cards. Not trade in. Is Elatar doing the same? Did he not have a trade? We don't know. If he had a trade, should he have killed Tyler? Yeah, pretty defensive game. The board is pretty full of stacks, um, preventing any runs and trying to evade being killed. But Elatar moving his 34 stack to there instead of right against Tyler, I think was a mistake. I don't know if he had the trade, but if he did, very easy kill on Tyler if he kept it there. And maybe even the win. There's a lot of ones to hit up in the top middle and top right of that board. Portals close. Lena sitting on 1 card. Saw her trade in on 3. Again, really, Lena's player at this point is kind of just sit back and hope somebody fails unless she can get to a trade on 3 again, maybe. I don't know what kind of options she has other than that. Yeah, I'm not sure what Elatar's thinking. I guess he's assuming nobody's going to make a run this turn, um, unless Ace kills Elatar here. Got 32 in the courtyard, 46 up top. He's lining it up. He wants to do it. If he splits that 42 troops, can he do it? I don't think he can. Yeah, it's too close of a call if he tried to do that. He would have had to get amazing dice with balance splits. You never know, but maybe he gets it. But tough call to make there. Ultimately, I think he makes the right call by not going for it. At least not yet. I don't think he had enough to kill red yet. He's in the troop lead by far. Um, he's still going to be the first to trade in next sequence. So Ace sitting back, waiting for his turn is, probably the right move to make. You think he had the red kill? I don't know, man. If he even matches the troop total he has to hit up top, then I don't even know if he can match the troop total in the middle of the courtyard. Yeah, I mean, with balanced blitz, you're probably right. He probably gets enough of a good roll. Would have been close, though. Would have been close. I think what you got to remember, though, is he's still the first to trade in come the next turn order if everyone goes to 4 cards. He's still in the troop lead. So, still in a very advantageous position to kind of wait it out. I don't love that he has that 12. Okay, we see Elatar attempting the kill here and failing, it looks like. Yep, this game Wow. Very interesting what we just saw. We saw Elatar feed the game for Tyler, it looks like. Um, yep, hits 3v1, gets the roll. Okay, he's going to come down, hit Lena while he's at it. He's going for the 70 here. Oh boy. I think he had to go for the kill there. I don't know what he's thinking. He could have come down. Oh my gosh. Okay. I thought he would go for the kill there. That's a major misstep by Tyler. I think he had a couple bounties lined up there. It looked like Lena might have been hard for him to get to with the 25 and the 12 and the 40 Gardner and the 36 too. But wow, couple misplays in a row here. We still from Elatar trying to kill Lena Kitty and failing by a few troops. Um, we see Tyler go for the 70 run and not come particularly close. He's quite a few territories away. Lena gonna knock Tyler down a little bit. Not much she can do. She's pretty much done here. Yeah, so Ace gonna take out Lena Kitty first. Sorry, Lina Kitty. I think it's Lina. I've been saying Lena. Um, and then I'm assuming take out Elatar. All right, so he's gonna come down and around, kill Lina Kitty, and get the trade. Yep. Um, he's gonna kill Elatar, I think, and get another trade. Gets just a good enough roll. That's all he needs, and now he takes the 70. I'd like to say well played, and he set himself up in a position to do it. So well played on that. Led from the start, but a couple bad misplays from Elatar and Tyler here. Yeah, certainly was a feed. I don't want to take anything away from Ace, though. You put yourself in a position to win, and sometimes it takes a little luck to get to the finish line. But it looks like he's going to finish up here with a 70. Only needs a few more territories. Being very selective. Just go. There you go, bud. And there you have it. Ace with the 70 run on Dracons. All right, now we're going to go to game 4 here. Or game 3, excuse me. So game 3, we're going to see Stairs of Knowledge and Power. Part of the Dawn of Dinos map pack. It's going to be a World Dom progressive game, 4-player. But it is going to be true random with stable portals. So we'll see how that goes. Going to be very interesting. Now we're going to have to find someone else to stream the game here. So if you give me a moment, we will check that out. Okay. We're going to try to get someone to stream here. All right. Hopefully we get someone that can share the screen here. Okay. Young Chad's going to stream for us. Thank you, Chad. He's going to... I'll be back in 1 second. He's going to use the little boys' room, and then he will stream to Discord for us to watch Game 3, Stairs of Knowledge and Power. Interesting map. Lots of little bonuses. Not too dissimilar from Dracon's in its setup, but a little less open as far as the pathing. All right, so it's going to be a moment here. So let's take a look here. So next match, for those of you that want to know, is coming up at 20 UTC. So that's going to be in about an hour and a half. So keep an eye out for that. We'll cut the stream after this next game, and then it'll go back up in about an hour, hour and a half, and we'll be going on to Group 2. It looks like Chad is ready to stream here. Let's see what's going on. Okay, we got all 4 players up. Don't know if we're going to get any sound, but we'll see. Let's just start here. Okay. All right, so we have got a true random game to the delight of several players in the community who believe that it is the superior way to play. I appreciate true random. If there was less really bad rolls, I'd say maybe you should play it more. But for instance, the other day I lost an 11v1, which was not fun in a game. But this is going to be fun. So again, we're playing on Stairs of Knowledge and Power. Prague cards, World Domination, 4-player, the true random. We'll see if this screws anyone over in the game. We'll see if we see some rolls that are just hilarious. Starting screen seems to be frozen. Not good. All right, let's see what's going on here. Okay, we're still seeing the starting screen. Uh-oh. Bit of an issue here. Okay, let's see. All right, so we've lost our stream. And Chad is not streaming anymore. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, let's see if we can get him to pop that stream back up. And this is a time where we'll say it again, SMG, if you're listening, please give us a spectator mode. We can watch the end games after we're out of the game. We know you can program it. For the love of God, give it to us. We would like to spread the gospel of this game all over the world. And it would be a lot easier if you gave us the goddamn spectator mode. Okay, so Chad is no longer streaming. I don't know what happened there. So we have no game to watch. This is awesome. This is fun. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Go to Alright, well, I'm not very good at this, but we'll see if we can make this work. Okay, we almost have it. Let's see if we can adjust this a little bit. Okay, looks like she zoomed in a little. So we see that Lion Kitty has the first turn. She zoomed in on there, so let's see if I can get a better picture here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Much better. You see some ads. You see Lion's beautiful face. and we'll get to see the action through her point of view. Unfortunately, Chad could not keep the stream up, but we don't want his game to end because of disconnecting, so that's fine. All right, so what's going on in this game? Let's see what's happening now that we have the stream finally lined up. All right, so we see Lina with 3 bonuses. We see Elatar with 3 bonuses as well. We see Tyler with 3. We see young Chad with only 2. Still ahead of Lina a little bit. It looks like she is going to have to break to get another card, maybe? Okay. We see the break from Tyler on XC Dude, giving a thumbs up, saying this is okay, right? Lina. Gonna break him. It looks like Chad could be the one getting picked on here. All right, you see Chad taking another card here. Does he get broken again? See Elatar trying to create a trading position with Tyler in the bottom left, but now we have Chad breaking Tyler on the right as well. So obviously this isn't going to work with everyone holding a bonus or holding every bonus. So people are going to get broken every turn. Will they play a friendly game and rotate? Will they pick on one person? He's sitting in that bonus saying, okay, you can't hold that. You can break me and get your card, but you're not holding it. You see Tyler get that position in the top right. Is he going to stay there? Nope, he's going to move back. He's going to try to hold it. We see Lina breaking Tyler as well. So now Lina with her 3 bonuses. Tyler still now holding 3. Elatar holding 3. Chad with only 2 bonuses. You see Tyler forcing Elatar to break Chad to get a card by putting that 7 and the 8 in the way of him. Does Elatar break Chad? Does he hit with the 10 on the portal on the right side? Yep, he's going to hit on the portal. He's not going to break Chad. Might be a best idea might be to keep one of these players kind of weak, but you don't want to feed the game to any other player, not in a 4-player. Yes, XC dude's name is Chad, so I don't think he minds that people knowing that, but that's why I say young Chad, because he is younger than me and his name's Chad. He's been in the community for quite a long time, almost as long as I've been there, so that's how I know him as Chad. Fortunately, his stream failed, so we have to piggyback off Lena's stream. Don't love doing that, but I think Mitch will be very impressed that I was able to figure out how to get it up and running all by myself. Okay, we have one trading zone over here established. Now this leaves young Chad with 2 bonuses, everyone else with 3. Okay, she's going to move out of there. That seems to be the trading zone. With the stable portals, it's kind of allowed for that. Surprised that these players are letting everyone hold these bonuses so much. You know, it's going to be a while till they're able to make a kill on progressive cards. If they let everyone just hold these bonuses, would have liked to see a little more aggression from the start. You know, yeah, you're not holding all these bonuses, but you know you don't want to be the one that prevents other bonuses and gets tagged on, or isn't able to get a bonus when everyone else does. So you have to kind of play it by your, you know, what's the feel of the game? Should I be taking a bonus? Should I be preventing other people from getting bonuses? My thought is on a game like this, you know, it's going to take a few trade-ins till the kill is profitable if you let everyone hold all these bonuses. Lina with the trade on 3. Thinking out what can she do here? Where should she put her troops? see Chad falling behind a bit. Could be. Could we see a kill attempt earlier than predicted? Now we see Lina only on 4 cards. We missed a few turns here in the beginning with the trying having to change streams. So I'm not sure if that was she couldn't get a card or if she was a planned card skip. Most likely a planned card skip. She knows that with all these bonuses being held that it's going to be a little bit till the first kill attempt. So so she goes to 5 cards. We see Elatar trade in. Does he make a move? No, he's going to take a card. Okay, we see Chad trade in. And players at this point, again, just taking a card, moving on to the next turn. Chad says no. You see Tyler asking Lena to attack red. Thumbs up, thumbs down. She says no thanks, not yet. She's saying to him, you attack red. You do it first. And it's a 16 Elatar. He's not going to like that. Let's see what happens here. Line of trade, and she could hang Tyler out to dry here by not hitting Elatar, because you know what Elatar is going to do. I'm sorry, Game Solo T. Mr. Games a lot. It's the only stream we had here to go off of. Young Chad tried to stream, bless his heart, but his stream failed, and I don't want him to disconnect from his game, so that's fine. We're going to watch Lena stream here. She does participate in the hitting of Elatar. Was that she could have hung Tyler out to dry, and obviously Elatar is going to slam Tyler. But now he is going to. Okay, he's going to hit Lina, and then he's going to hit Tyler as well. Lina seems to take the brunt of it. And I'm not sure I like to play if everyone had a turn to hit Elatar before his next turn. Obviously, if he doesn't have a trade on 3, that could change some things. But he. Okay, we see Chad gonna go for Lina here. Oh, the true random gods. Does he hit the 2v1? He doesn't! Oh my god! Oh no! Oh! Poor Chad, the only one who didn't team on Elatar, the only one who didn't get slammed by Elatar. Oh no. Okay. Okay, we're going to see him put everything on here. He's got the Portal 17 though, so this is obviously going to be a win for Tyler. So the hitting red pays off with the true random settings. Line is out. Does she show the rest of the game to her viewers and in turn show us the rest of the game? Come on, Lina. Show the game. Show the game. Show the game. There we go. And he's going to hit Chad, it looks like. Chad. Okay, he's got the 41. Okay, he's going to take out Elatar. He's got to move his ass if he's going to win this game on his turn. 8v1. Doesn't lose a dice. Doesn't lose a troop, I mean. Oh, man. True random's fun. Okay. And we see Tyler. We see the attack on red pay off for him. Was he planning the suicide? We don't know. But it definitely helped him win in the end. Okay. Let's see if we can get these players in VC to chat. Okay, we are in VC. Everyone else is in here.
Tried to give it to you, XC dude.
All right, guys. A lot to talk about after that game.
Definitely.
So, game 1, a little bit of a controversy there.
Yep.
How do you guys feel about that? I mean, I don't, that's a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, the way I looked at the board is there was no way for XC Dude to win, right? I mean, it would have taken just a crazy, horrible luck for either me or Tyler, right? XC Dude was just in a bad position, and so him hitting me and allowing the game to go to Riedel was, in my opinion, just a choice of who he wanted to win. But I totally understand his position. If he sits there and does nothing, then he still loses. So he might as well try something, and maybe it works. So I do get it.
I'd like to ask Chad then. Did you mean to hit Ace down low enough for Riedel to kill him? I'm assuming not.
What?
I guess Chad, are you hearing me?
Chad, he's not here. He's not in the chat.
He was in the chat, but
I see him.
Yeah, he's here.
He's in here.
No, but he's not. Oh, he is. Never mind.
Okay, well, Chad's out of commission at the moment. Oh, here he is. He's back in.
He appears to be having mic problems.
Yeah.
I saw him mute and unmute, and he's trying to fix it, I'm sure.
Well, I'm assuming he was not trying to hit you enough for Riedel to get the kill on you. I mean, he had to get some decent rolls to get that.
Yeah,
Um,
I think if he was going for it, I think he hit the wrong territories because he put me in a straight line, pretty much. I would have hit a few different territories to make some splits, but that's just me.
Yeah,
Any
that's
air?
the whole idea, right? He's trying to get you to go for the kill and miss. Isn't that
Yeah,
yeah,
isn't that the
I
reason?
think I think completely
Was it?
taking you out of the left side was a mistake. I think you should have slow rolled that maybe hit some other stacks a little bit.
yeah.
Hello.
Chad, we hear you now. I want to
Okay.
get your thoughts on hitting
Feeding
ace.
Ace. I intentionally did not hit his four, so Rita would have to make a split. I left him with more troops survived to where Rita would have to get really good dice to kill him. I had the only chance I had if I sat around was losing the game.
Sure.
Because then Ace just sweeps easily because we're all on 3 cards. I might get second instead of whatever, but my best chance was feeding Ace, but not enough to where it was a guaranteed kill. And it wasn't a
Yeah.
straight line because I didn't hit your four.
I mean, but he had a stack right next to it. I do think it
Yeah,
was. It was. I mean,
it wasn't vindictive in any way. It was me
yeah.
trying to win, and I had to get a set on 3 in order to win. And if I did, I might have won. Who knows? But it
Uh,
was it was
yeah.
my only chance, and I'm starting to play these to win, not just sit around.
Well, I mean, these games are to win, so there's no
Yeah,
second
I
place
saw
in
what
these.
Lena
So,
was doing, so I blocked the 70 in the second game, and I'm sure she was not very happy with that. And I'm sorry, but I'm trying to win the game. So if you would take the 70 there,
well,
I
let's
lose.
let's go to game two then.
I didn't have the 70 at all. You just targeted me when I was the weakest.
No, you had the 70 with the portals. I'm pretty sure.
I didn't see it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
I didn't see that
paranoid.
from my point of view. But again, I'm not seeing everything. But Elatar goes for the kill on Lena there. Interesting move.
For 2 cards, I don't think he counted correctly, that can happen to anybody. I mean,
Well,
honestly.
yeah, I
Just
mean, I was
a
trying to
misplay,
look
or
for the I was looking for kills the whole time. I kept switching between purple and green, and I mean, orange was the only one who was really out of. I wanted to kill orange, but he was too far gone. And
Yeah.
then I saw pink open up, but yeah, that was just a big blunder. So sorry for that, Lena. I shouldn't have hit you. If I thought I had to, yeah, I was just looking for a kill, so that was the wrong move.
Yeah,
just a
I think I was
misplay.
also looking at purple and green. They were kind of the fish and next to me in
Because
red.
we only
Me,
had 2 bonuses, while everybody else
So
had 3.
one of the biggest
yeah.
questions that came up in the chat here was Tyler. Um, did you
Hi.
did you think about going for a kill before making the 70 run there? Did you think you couldn't get it on
Um,
Lena?
that was my last turn. Somebody's gonna end it first. So
So
I
you
guess I
went
was
for
trying to run 70, but
you didn't
that
try
was
to
my last
kill
turn.
Lina or Elatar there. Was that did you not?
Yeah,
I really couldn't.
He
Yeah,
didn't have the stacks in the right places to make the kills.
yeah, that's what it seemed like. So I guess you didn't have much of a choice there.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Yeah.
Ace with the easy kills and easy run there. That feels good after the first game, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's certainly nice to be on the other side of getting fed. You know,
Of course.
it always sucks.
Like any good 70% game, you were in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like 80% of 70% games I play in, their feeds, and whoever just goes next pretty much wins.
Pretty
Now,
close to accurate.
game three, we saw Tyler. You asked Lina to hit red, and you hit him first. She followed through. We thought maybe she hang you out to dry a little bit there. Um, Elatar suicides. Says, "Hey, you're going to ruin my game. I'll ruin yours." What was the thought there?
I mean,
What was
yeah.
the what? Sorry.
I don't know why they hit me. I don't know why. I mean, I was barely troop leader. I don't know what the thinking was behind that.
They were mad at you from the previous game, I'm guessing. That had
Yeah,
something to do.
that's what it seemed like. I did hit them
I'm not.
both last
I
game.
Yeah.
Lina or Tyler, do you guys have rationales?
I just knew that she was gonna do more than me, so figured it was a good deal.
Now when you
Yeah.
were thinking about that, did you plan on him retaliating and opening up the board, or what was your thought there? You just thought, oh, he'd go after her.
Possibly. I don't. Yeah. I mean,
I think you put Lina in a tough spot by only hitting a small stack because now
yeah. I know. I know.
Lina, yeah, she either hangs
Then
you out to
you got an
dry.
insane roll as well.
Yeah, either she hangs you out to dry, or she has to hit a lot more, and then she gets suicided. So
Yeah, she had to make the kill or something. I don't know. I intentionally, they asked me to hit Elatar, and I was like, I'm not touching Elatar. I don't want to be the result of his suicide.
well, lucky
And
for you, he went before you, so you like could
Yeah,
never do anything
unlucky
anyway.
for me, I lost a 20v10 blitz.
Oh, is that what
Those are like
happened?
the
I
worst
lost.
dice.
I lost really bad, and
yeah,
then that came
tough
out a
rolls.
2v1 blitz
The true
for
random
the kill.
gods definitely showed their face in that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
they
had
didn't
20
want
to
somebody to
kill
win
what
as a
at
result of
10-1.
suicides. What?
So
What'd you say?
tough dice for you there, XC dude. That was a
Yeah,
tough roll, but
it's this. I'm getting back to my old self of really bad luck. This
yeah.
is just resummation of my bad luck.
So Tyler
Yeah.
benefits from initiating the hits on red. Not sure how much you planned of that to happen that way, but turns out it was beneficiary in the end. So well played.
Yeah. Wow.
I think, yeah. I think I don't have any regrets on how I played. I think there were some definite boiled over tensions from previous games that played into the other games.
Do you think there was? I didn't pick
Oh
up on
yeah,
that, but
definitely.
I don't play like that, but
I mean,
for
like
myself,
to me, the obvious target was me. I wasn't lined up to slam anybody else back, and I was the weakest player. So if you were targeting somebody, I would have been the obvious target in game 3.
I was
I
thinking Lena was the target in game 3 because she missed that card. And then I was thinking, I mean, you did only have 2 bonuses. That's true.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
I saw XC dude falling further and further behind, and I was like, oh, he's in trouble. And then they teamed up on Elitar for some reason. I was like, what?
Yeah.
that
That
yeah,
was a
one
little
didn't make sense
surprising.
to me.
I did think that
I
the
would have
team
been
up on
killing
Chad
him.
would have been the play there.
Yeah.
I've learned a lesson. I know what to do in tournament. You just don't get pissed. Just do nothing. Don't piss anyone off.
So
Just keep your mouth
I
shut.
will say, Elatar, you showed more restraint than usual. I mean,
I
I don't
know.
blame you
Oh,
for
believe
that
me,
last game, but
you
Yeah,
have
I
no
would have done the
idea.
same thing in this situation, Alatar, because you were obviously on the chopping block. You were next to die, so go for it.
I was so mad game 1. That's where I got it all out because
now,
when Riedel hit me, I was like, "What the fuck? I
well,
didn't do anything
why
wrong."
did you
I
card
guess I
skip?
did card skip. That's true.
What was the
But I
point of
mean,
the card skip? Let me ask you. Did you just feel like
I just feel like you should, in general, skip. On if you're first position, you should typically skip in the 6-player free for all. I
I
mean
think
that's what
I
I
think
mean. I don't think you can get punished a little bit, like, but I thought I was punished way too. I mean, no, but he was trying to go for the kill. That's what Riedel was doing. He wasn't trying to punish me. He was trying to kill me.
I mean, personal philosophy, I never skip because I hate being sixth. I think going sixth in the trade order is the
I
worst
I
because
agree with
everyone
that sentiment. I don't like being the last to trade. Um,
yeah, you're just sitting there while everyone has the chance to kill you on your 4 cards. You know,
Yeah,
like
the later your positions, the less opportunities you get unless somebody screws up, which is why my first top couple of games I hated the turn order.
yeah. So I honestly don't have a problem with people card skip because hey,
Right.
I think that's
Same,
putting
I was
themselves in a
happy
worse
that the
spot.
card skip happened. I was like, yay. Now I
Yeah,
might not die if I have no cards on 3.
yeah. Now
Right.
obviously the glitch. Now Elitar wouldn't have been close if it hadn't glitched and Riedel had extra troops to do it. But
Yeah, that
I
that
honestly
glitch
thought
definitely affected the first game for sure.
oh yeah, I wouldn't have been able to make my kill without it. Riedel wouldn't have done his kill.
He wouldn't have tried for you.
Yeah, there was a lot that happened that glitch really affected. Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
that
I
was
had to
interesting.
leave the game and then come back because when it was my turn, I couldn't even deploy. So I went to Discord and I wrote something, and then when I went back in the game, all of a sudden I could deploy again. But before that, I was like, "What the fuck? Couldn't even deploy."
Yeah.
a
I
little
was
bit of a
super
weird game.
surprised.
Yeah.
I was super surprised both you and Riedel were able to disconnect and come back. Usually that doesn't happen.
Yeah. And the funny thing was, like, the whole glitch was, it was. Oh, Elatar's joined. Okay.
Oh
we
wait,
got a
we gotta.
meta setting right now as well. So, but no,
All
we
right,
can
guys.
stay in the
Well,
VC. I'm perfectly fine. First couple rounds don't really matter.
Yeah, I gotta go to the other VC because I'm on mobile.
yeah.
So
Well,
Oh, there's no VC in this one.
we're gonna
There's
cut
no
the
VC
stream
in this
anyway.
one.
So listen, I want to say good game to
Oh,
the winners, to Ace, to
Yeah.
Tyler, and to Riedel.
Yeah.
Hope to see everyone in the next tournament coming up next week.
And Ace, I'm sorry, I fed you in game one, but that was literally my only chance to win the game. So
Yeah, no, I get it. I don't know what I would have done in your position, but I totally understand why you did. And hey, it worked out in the end.
yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
and sorry, Lena, for game 2. That was just nerves and me trying to go for the win, and I fucked your game, so I apologize.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so
Well, but
Okay.
Dynamite
So
dropping
good
from
game,
Lena
everybody.
there. Okay, so good game, guys, and we'll see you next round.
Yep.
Good
See
games.
ya.
Okay, there you have it. We see Riedel winning game 1. We see Ace winning game 2, and we see Tyler initiating the hits on Elatar, and then coming back around and getting a little true random luck his way, and he wins game 3. So well played to our winners. That's going to do it for this group. We are going to raid out to somebody for now, but we'll be back in an hour or so with another stream for group 2. So come on back in about an hour. Okay. Read good hair.